So I decided to make a part 2 kind of analysis video of the $1,200 Ultrasabers mystery box haul that I got recently. So in part 1, I go over all of these specific hilts, some of their features, and what each cost, and then kind of the value of each lightsaber as well. In this one, I'll go over kind of some more of the stats about the entire group as a whole. So as a reminder, these are 20 lightsabers right here. 17 of them are mystery box sabers, one of them's a grab bag saber, one's a random initiate saber, and one is a Franken saber, which that's kind of this funky one over here. And so the total for all of these, the total cost was actually $1,255.04, and that is including shipping. And then the value of all of these added up is approximately $2,200, $2,219. So that's, you know, they're worth quite a bit more than I paid, so that's kind of nice. All right, so some of the averages. Now, the average cost per lightsaber for all of these 20 together is $62.75, so that's pretty decent price, although this haul did have some like freebie sabers in it, so that'll kind of bring the average price down a bit. Now, the average retail value per saber, and this is including upgrade features and things that several of these sabers have, that is $110.95. And there are a few lightsabers in here that are kind of throwing off, you know, the averages a bit. The one that's throwing off the averages the most is this one. So this is the highest retail value lightsaber. This was a mystery box saber, and it's a Guardian, but it's a sound saber, so it's a Guardian with Emerald Driver with Obsidian sound, so that's one of the better lightsabers that Ultrasabers sells. It's better in terms of like the hilt style. This is kind of one of the more expensive hilts. It's also better in terms of the sound and kind of the effects of the lightsaber. The Emerald Driver with sound, that's kind of one of the more top tier lightsabers that Ultrasabers has. So I've really lucked out with that. I'm pretty happy, pretty surprised actually to have gotten this one. But so this was $119, and that kind of throws off the average of all of these a little bit. On the low end, so if we're going for the lowest valued saber here, that is the Dark Initiate V2 right here. That's worth $55, but that was a freebie item. So, you know, Ultrasabers will have promotions where you spend a certain amount of money, you get a lightsaber free. So this was a freebie item, but it's worth $55, and that's the kind of lowest value one in the bunch. Now, the lowest retail value lightsaber that I got as an actual mystery box, so a mystery box saber cost $75, and the very first mystery box saber I opened was exactly $75, right on the nose, and that was this Dominic's V3. But out of all of these sabers, that was actually the only one that was right on the nose. So there were quite a few that were like 80, 85, 90, somewhere there. But this Dominic's V3, that was the only one that was exactly the price of the mystery box. So that was kind of interesting. So 6 of the lightsabers were valued at $100 or more, and 14 of the lightsabers were valued below $100, to give you a little bit of a sense of that. And 6 of the lightsabers were valued at $50, or not $50, sorry. None of these are valued at $50. I don't know what I'm saying. They're all over that. But 6 of them are valued at $80 or lower, and 4 of those are mystery box sabers. One of them was a grab bag saber, and one was that random initiate right here. And also out of this whole group, there were 5 apprentice or initiate lightsabers. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Okay, now the odds. You know, everybody's asking about the odds of mystery box sabers, you know, getting certain types of sabers, and Ultrasabers doesn't publish the odds or anything on their website, but I can tell you kind of what my results were here. So out of 17 mystery box sabers, I got 1 with sound. And of course, you can purchase a mystery box saber with guaranteed sound, but all of the ones that I got were the $75 ones, which, it's most likely that you'll get a stunt saber, although, again, Ultrasabers doesn't say what the odds are. But my odds, so to speak, in this group, so 1 out of the 17 had the sound, and that's 5.88% of them. And so that means 94.12% of the $75 value mystery box sabers, those were just stunt sabers, kind of a standard stunt saber. So anyway, that may or may not be representative of kind of the larger picture of Ultrasabers mystery box sabers, but that's just what I received right here. So I wanted to share that with you. So out of all of these lightsabers total, 19 of them were stunt sabers, and one of them was a sound saber, and not just any sound saber, a pretty darn good sound saber. An emerald driver with obsidian sound, so that's one of the higher end sound sabers that Ultrasaber sells. And then, we can go over some of the kind of smaller things too. So for the switch types of all of these, it was totally split 50-50. So 10 of them have guarded switches like that, and then the other 10 have AV switches. So it was a really nice mix of that. Now, getting into blade colors, you can see that there are a variety of blade colors here, but 5 of them are green. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 are red, blazing red. 4 are fire orange. 4 are guardian blue. 1 is hot pink. I believe it's hot pink anyway. And then 1 is an RGB lightsaber. That's that emerald driver one. And then finally, just the blade types. Okay, so 19 out of the 20 of these lightsabers have an Ultra Edge mid-grade blade that's 36 inches long, so full-length blade. And then one of these, just this kind of initiate V2, that one came with the shorter 24-inch blade. So that's just kind of a little bit of a look at this group of lightsabers that I recently got from Ultrasabers. This was my $1,200 Ultrasabers mystery box haul, but I did get a few other sabers kind of mixed in there too. But I didn't know what any of these sabers were going to be before I got them. So hope you guys had fun, and I know I did. Feel free to comment below.